Today we are going to do a short float for our hips and legs. Hope you enjoyed it. Let's start on your cross-legged pose. Just take a moment here to see how your body feels like today. Be the observer of your breath. Observe your inhalations and exhalations. And then gently bring your palm to your heart center, just to set the intention for your practice today. And slowly when you're ready, let's extend your right foot and bend your left knees and place your left foot inside of your right thighs. Gently raising your hands to the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, fall forward towards to your right foot. Try to keep both sit bone onto the mat. On next inhale, gently raise your arm to the ceiling. Exhale, twist toward to your left. Place your left hand behind. Keep your spine straight, lengthening from the crown of your head. Deep breath in. And now, next inhale, let's pressing down onto your left hand and reaching your right hand overhead, stretching your right side body. On exhale, gently lower your sit bone onto the mat and slowly come back to the center and come to the other side. Extend your left foot to the front and bend your right knee, right foot inside of your left thigh. Inhale, reaching arms towards the ceiling. Exhale, fall forward. Try to keep both sit bone onto the mat. On inhale, reaching arms toward the ceiling. Exhale, twist toward to your right, pressing down onto your right hand, lengthening your spine. Keep breathing. On next inhale, gently reaching your top hand overhead, stretching your left side body. Deep inhale and exhale, gently lower your hip onto the mat. And we slowly come back to the center. Let's bring ourselves onto all four tabletop positions. Hands shoulder width distance and knees hip width distance, pressing down on our hands. As we inhale, raising our gaze forward, drop our belly. As we exhale, look towards belly button, curl our spine. Inhale, come up to your cow pose. And exhale to cat pose. Let's do this one more time. Follow your breath. Inhale, come up. And exhale, curl. And on inhale, come back to neutral spine. Let's place our right foot towards your right side and extend your left foot, placing the edge of your left foot onto your mat. Raising your hand above head, maybe stretching overhead. Feel that stretching of your left side body. Pressing down onto your right hand. Gently place your left hand back onto the mat. We come back to the center and come to the other side. Turn your left foot to the left side, extend your right foot, pressing down onto the inner edge of your right foot towards your mat. Extend your right hand overhead. Feel that opening of your right side body. Deep breath in. As we exhale, we gently come back to the center, come back to all four pose. And let's push our hip towards our heels and chest towards your mat. Child's pose. Slowly as we inhale, come back to all four. Pressing down on our hand, push our hips towards our heels and lift up our hips towards the ceiling. Maybe pedaling your feet left to right, stretching the back of your legs, the calf muscles. Remember to relax your shoulder, relax your head. Deep breath in and out. Let's stay for one more breath here. And then when you're ready, let's look towards your hand and walk to the front of your mat. Fall forward. Just let your head hang, relax your lower back. Maybe grab opposite elbow, swing side to side. Relax your shoulder. And slowly on inhale, release your hands and maybe place your hands on your shin bone. Come to halfway lift. And exhale, fall forward. And inhale, gently roll yourself all the way up to tall mountain. Exhale, bring your hand to heart center. On inhale, reaching your hands toward the ceiling. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Hands on the mat. Left foot to the back. Drop your left knees and tuck your toes. And just bring your fingertip towards your mat and lift your torso slightly off your right thighs. As you inhale, lift up your torso all the way. Hands toward to the ceiling. Deep breath in and out. Stay for one more deep inhale. As we exhale, place our hand inside of your right foot and heel toe your right foot to the edge of the mat. Keep breathing. There's option to either stay on your fingertips or gently come onto your forearm. Keep your chest lifting. Feel the stretching of your hips, opening. Deep breath in and out. See if you can keep both hips level and pressing down onto your back foot. On inhale, come on back onto your hands and heel toe your right foot to the center. And this time we gently move our hips back in line with your knees and extend your front foot. Come to runner's lunge. Point your toes toward your shin bones and feel the stretch of the back of your right foot. And slowly we come back to your lunge. Place our hands on top of right knee. Kick your left foot toward your hip. Maybe use your left hand to grab your feet to pull it a little bit closer towards your hips. Keep breathing. And gently release our feet back onto your mat. Hands on the mat. Push back to downward facing dog. Pedaling your feet, just feel the difference between your legs. On inhale, let's bring your left foot between your hands. Drop your right knee onto your mat. Hover your torso a little bit off your thighs. And on inhale, gently raise your hands toward the ceiling. Open your chest to the front. Come to low lunge. Keep your core engaged. Deep breath in. As you exhale, place your hands inside of your right foot. Heel toe your right foot to the edge of your mat. Option to stay onto your hands or maybe come onto your forearm. Lizard lunge. Try to keep your head in line with your spine. Hug your thigh into your rib cage. Deep breath in and out. Pressing down onto your back foot. And slowly we come back onto your hand. Lift up your torso, heel toe your left foot into the center. And then move our hips back towards in line with your back knees. Extend your front foot, flex the toes. Stretching the front legs. Deep breath in and out. And then slowly we come back to your low lunge. Place your hands onto your front knees and maybe kick your back foot towards your hips. Or use your hand to draw your back heels closer towards your hips. Keep breathing. And gently release your foot, hands on the mat. Come back to downward facing dog. Inhale, stretching right foot towards your ceiling. And then exhale, gently bring your right foot between your hands. And let's hover a little bit of your torso off your thighs. Keep breathing. On next inhale, gently lift up our hand toward to the ceiling. Come to high lunge. Stretching your arm towards your ceiling. Opening your chest. Deep breath in. And now stay for one more breath in. And exhale, let's bring our hands inside of your right thighs. Heel toe your right foot to the edge of your mat. Option to stay on your hands or maybe come to your forearm. One more time, lizard lunge. You can always have option to drop your knees onto your mat. Deep breath in and out. On next inhale, gently come back to your hands. Spin your back heel onto your mat and lengthening your front foot. You can come to halfway lift. Maybe fold your torso toward your thighs, stretching your front foot. Keep breathing. And then slowly bend your front knees and reaching your hand toward to the ceiling and bring your hand behind your interlaced fingers. And we fold forward, bring your right shoulder on top of your right knee. and stretching your arms over. On inhale, use your breath, bring yourself upright to high lunge, and exhale, hands on the mat. Bring your right foot to the back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in, and now next inhale, stretching left foot towards your ceiling, and then exhale, bring your left foot between your hands. Just hover your torso slightly off your thighs as you deep breath inhale, reaching your hands all the way to the ceiling. Come to high lunge, squeezing your inner thighs. Keep pressing down to your foot. Deep breath in. And now one more deep breath, inhale and exhale. Place your hand inside of your left foot. Heel toe your left foot to the edge of your mat. Again, there's the option to stay on your hands or come onto your forearm. Keep squeezing that knee towards your rib, lengthening from your spine. Next inhale, come back to your hand, heel toe the front foot to the center, spin your back heel onto your mat, lengthening your front legs, come to runner's lunge. Option to stay on the hands on the mat or hands on the shin bone. Keep breathing. And gently next inhale, bend your front knee and lift up our torso. Come back to high lunge. And exhale, interlace hands behind us. Squeeze your shoulder blades and fall forward. Left shoulder on top of your left knees. Squeezing your hand behind you, stretching it out. Deep breath in, come back up to the center. And exhale, hands on the mat. Bring your left foot to the back, downward facing dog. Keep breathing and just observe, see how your body feels like. When you're ready, right foot toward to the ceiling and right foot between your hands, spin your back heel onto your mat. Inhale, lift up your torso, warrior one. Deep breath in, and you exhale, swing your hands by the side and find your focusing point. Bring your weight onto your right foot and slowly lift up your left foot. And come to warrior three. Flex your left foot. And then slowly bend your right knees. Come back to warrior one. Open ourselves to warrior two. Equally weight pressing down onto both feet, reaching both arms. Inhale, flip one palm, reverse your warrior. And exhale, right elbow on top of right knee, reaching your left hand overhead. Deep breath in. Come back to the center. And then look towards to the front and see if you can find a focusing point there. And bring your weight towards to your right foot one more time and lift up your left foot towards to your front. Come to a store pose. We're slowly moving to a tree pose, so bring your hands to heart center. Option to place your left foot on the floor, on the shin bone, or on top of your right thigh, but try not to press onto your kneecap. Keep breathing. Deep breath in, feel the chest lifting, and exhale, pressing down onto your right foot. And then slowly release your foot and gently bring it back and come back to your warrior one. And exhale, place your hands onto your mat. Push it back to downward facing dog. Keep breathing. On next inhale, lift up your left foot. And bring your left foot between your hands. Spin your back heel onto your mat. Inhale, come up to warrior one. Reaching your fingertip toward to the ceiling. And exhale, bring your hand by your side. Find your focusing point. And lift up your right foot to warrior three. And then slowly bend your left knee. Drop your right foot. Come back to warrior one. Open our arm to warrior two. Stretching both arms, inhale, flip your front palm, peaceful warrior. Exhale, come back center, left elbow on top of left knee, reaching right hand overhead, stretching your right side body. Inhale, center, and exhale, turn your torso toward to the front. Again, find your focusing point, weight toward to your left foot, bring your right foot in front of you, and prepare for tree pose. And pick your option, either feet on the floor on your calf muscles or on your inner thigh. Find your center. Keep breathing in and out. And then slowly release our right foot and gently bring it back and come back to high lunge and exhale, hands on the mat. Push it back to downward facing dog. Let's take a couple breaths here. Relax your shoulder, relax your head. And then we slowly come on to our pigeon pose. On inhale, reaching right foot to the ceiling, and exhale, bring your right knee to your right wrist and then right ankle somewhere in front of your left thighs, and gently bring your hip to the mat. Slide your left leg back and point your toes. Come onto your fingertips on inhale, and exhale, maybe walk your hand to your front and bring your torso to your mat. You can place your hands under your forehead, give you a bit level, or reaching your arm forward. Try to keep both hip parallels onto your mat. Deep breath in. On exhale, see if you can try to release any tension in your right hip. On inhale, slowly come back onto your hand. And tuck your back toes. And gently pressing down onto your hand and push it back to your downward facing dog. Patterning your feet left to right, just feel the difference between both legs. And then when you're ready, inhale, left leg to the ceiling. And exhale, left knee to your left wrist and left ankle somewhere in front of your right hips. As you inhale, come onto your fingertips, lengthening your spine. Draw your navel in and open your chest. And as you exhale, walk your hands forward, lower your upper body to the floor. Be mindful with your body. You're always welcome to come off the pose if you feel any uncomfortable. Keep breathing. On next inhale, gently come back onto your hand. Take as much time as you need. Tuck your back toes. And let's come back to downward facing dog one last time. Patterning your feet, just stretching out any tensions. Relax your shoulder. And when you're ready, let's bend your knees and come on to your child's pose. Observe how your body feels like today. How's your hips? How's your legs? Today we're going to end our practice in child's pose. You're welcome to stay in this pose as long as your body needs. Namaste.